finalist Michael Smith do any better? He made kedgeree in the heats, but is risking everything with a new dish today. A do-it-yourself prawn cocktail inspired by Tony Singh, the chef Michael beat, who wowed the judges with the Tower of Longestine.
You know, my style's pretty simple. It's not as technical as some of the other chefs here, but it's got a lot of fun, it's got a lot of visual impact. So hopefully that'll win the judges over.
Changing kedgeree was probably the right thing to do here.
Also, his restaurant is on the Isle of Skye, which, you know, is surrounded by prime prawn and Longestine water, some of the finest in the country. So if he doesn't actually use, you know, this fantastic ingredient that's on his doorstep, then I think, frankly, he needs his head examined.
Isle of Skye, Longestine prawns, you can't go wrong, can you?
Changing his dish is a brave decision. Will it be worth it for Michael?
You know, you take that risk, don't you?
Exactly.
Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Mind you saying that, it sort of backfired a bit for me yesterday as well, so hopefully it's not the case for you. Well, hopefully it is, should I say.
Michael's coming in with a new dish. He's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders, and if it was me, I'd be bricking it.
He's making buttermilk scones to accompany his prawns, but Aktar's not sure it's chefy enough.
And anything else going on with that?
What do you mean?
You got the cocktail, the scones, anything else?
Sometimes you can do too much, and if you don't get it right, then it takes away.
Michael, once again, very simple. Some may argue too simple. He went very simple yesterday. That didn't do him too many favours.
But Michael has a trick up his sleeve.
What have you been catching?
Nice, actually.
Prawns.
Prawns. Do you want your clothes?
Yes, please.
His playful presentation is causing quite a stir in the kitchen.
I'm all right, yeah.
That looks amazing.
Thanks, mate.
Really, really does.
Just a bit of theatre.
Yeah, oh, you've got that.
Hopefully it's just got an initial wow factor.
That does look great.
It's brilliant, isn't it? How many did he get each?
Just kind of portion for 6 each.
Nice.
Never let me set a Scotsman's type.
Longestine in place, Michael hides avocado salsa, cocktail sauce and lettuce leaves inside and delivers it to the pass.
All right, Wes? You got it?
Thank you.
You sure?
Yeah.
You all right?
That looks mega, man. Cheers. That's brilliant.
The visual aspect definitely has been, you know, elevated. It looks amazing. It should stop a banquet hall in its tracks when it arrives. You know, they got to the final banquet.
Fantastic. That is just fantastic.
I mean, you said, Prue, earlier, you wanted something carried into the hall that would sort of bring the place to a standstill. I think this might be it. Well, I think I better open it up, don't you? I assume this is how it works. I've never opened a lobster pot before.
Oh.
There we go.
This is what you asked for, isn't it?
This is, you know, if you're going to do it, this is what you should be doing.
Pass those down. No. And I'm picking off the biggest ones.
This is exactly what I think a summer party is all about. It's getting your hands into it.
You're in heaven, aren't you?
This is just culinary heaven.
Well, I do think it's once again, here is a chef who's actually has taken a great primary ingredient and not mucked it around.
The thing I love most about this dish is actually the fact that it has a perfect sense of place. It's ideal for an occasion like this.
I think it's great.
I can see this sitting on those tables in Leadenhall Market all day long. It's a thing of great beauty and simplicity, and it's a much improved dish.
The prawns are so fresh and so delicious.
But I mean, it's interesting because I think we all feel this is gastronomy. Richard, why do you think this is gastronomy?
The complete understanding of what is great and what is enjoyable, which most people have no idea. They think chef's food, chef's ego on the plate is the idea of gastronomy. No, you're wrong. This is gastronomy.
I quite agree with you. A little while ago, I could safely say that Lisa Allen was going to romp home, but now she has some serious competition.
It's exactly what this competition is about. It's probably the pinnacle of what this competition is about.
Michael's simple prawns have gone down a storm with the judges. What will his rivals make of them?
Can't hold back anymore. I'll have to go try one of these. Cool. They are beauties, aren't they?
They're big boys, aren't they? Look at them.
Lovely.
So is everyone going to be happy, do you think, peeling prawns?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's all about getting
interaction, isn't it?
involved, getting your hands in there.
It's definitely got the essence of...
You see how, look, just by watching us now, you can see us all tucking in, getting involved, to change it as well, change the entire dish and come off with that, with that fair play.
So will Michael come top or bottom of the class today?
Before this competition, I did not know much about Michael Smith. That's going to change for him and the Isle of Skye. It's a big ace for that dish.
For me, Michael rode the boat ashore. This is conviction cooking. I would love to see that being paraded down Leadenhall Market. 9.
What a transformation from last time round. It deserves everything it gets. It's a 10.
This was a dish of simple brilliance and brilliant simplicity. So it's 8.
Five down, 3 to go. The chefs can't help but wonder who would be in their top 3.
If it was purely on visual spectacle, it's definitely Michael that, would win the fish course without a doubt.
And the standard of cooking is second to none.
Phenomenally good dishes there. You've got to be right on the top of your ball to beat them.
The final chefs to take their place in the kitchen are the South East's Tom Kerridge, Welshman Hywel Jones and the Central Region's Aktar Islam.
But we've had to sort of stand around and watch the other 5 present their dishes.
Again.
Yeah, so now it's our turn. So let's crack on, lads.
Michelin-starred Hywel Jones is up first and using the same ingredient as rival Tom. He's hoping his posh lobster cocktail with claw meat fritters and asparagus will secure him another top 3.
His cooking is of such a superlative level. I mean, it is just blinding. The challenge we have all the time in dealing with them is this suitable for the occasion?
It's all about street food. It's all about a party. His point is bringing new restaurant dishes to this brief. And if he did, he could really fall down very easily.
I think it's a feast for the eyes. What I need to do is go out, not worry too much about what the others are doing, believe in my own dish, and hopefully I'll be in that top 3.
Hywel starts by prepping his lobster, an ingredient he thinks is fitting for an auspicious occasion.
What are you actually doing here then with the lobster?
Basically, the lobster's been poached, then the claws are made into little fritters. I'm going to fill the shell with some frisée lettuce. In between the lobster tail, we're just going to put a few little tomato confit petals just to give it a little bit of sweetness.
Wow, I mean, it's really, really, really refined. I mean, is this something that they like first time round, or?
I did have good feedback off it.
Okay, so you've not changed it at all?
It's a traditional dish Hywel believes in, but his rivals have doubts about.
Hywel's got a very refined style. I mean, it's, definitely Michelin through and through. Has he done what it needs to make it to the top 3 again? I don't know about that.
He's serving his lobster cocktail on a bed of pebbles and has attracted quite a crowd, eager to get a glimpse of their Michelin-starred competition. Undeterred, he pops his lobster meat fritters on top with some green leaves for garnish and delivers it to the pass.
You go, guys? If you go, nothing, just put it on, let them get their hands in it.
Thanks.
Today, my dish went brilliantly, came out exactly as I intended, but these dishes I've seen today and yesterday are incredible, and it's just too close to call.
It looks really simple. It looks great, but does it eat as good as it looks there?
Well, I think pass it down.
Please.
I liked this dish the last time, but honestly, for me, it's about his technique. Do I think this is suitable for the final banquet? No. I think it's a perfectly good piece of cooking. I don't think it's in any way spectacular.
I think in the right environment, this is a delicious dish. I just don't get the street party element.
It's beautifully done, isn't it? Look at the way he's put the little bits of asparagus stalk and lettuce. It's like a sort of great lobster cocktail, really, isn't it?
That's what it is. It's a lobster cocktail.
I think there'd be a point of lobster.
is the flavour.
It's completely all to the flavour, and it's just not there. It seems to me that he said, yes, I will do the Great British menu, and just hopped on the train without really thinking it through what he was going to cook.
I think it's really sort of generic, universal dish, and not particular for this place, this occasion, these people, and these judges, dare I say.
But the lobster mayo really brings out the flavour of the shellfish, doesn't it?
I think it's a fantastic lobster.
It's delicious to eat.
The fritters are amazing. This sauce is good. I don't know if it meets the brief. I don't know if it's party food for sharing. I don't know if it's street. I don't think it's street party food. It's a really nice restaurant dish, and then upscaled onto a platter. It's not food to share.
Well, Chris has made his feelings clear. Will Hywel's dish fare any better than his rivals?
This was a case of clinically correct cooking, but it just simply lacked the bounce for the banquet, so it's only a 6 from me.
I agree. It was pretty, it was delicious, but it wasn't very exciting. So I've given it a 6.
This is a bit of a Stepford wives dish for me. It's sort of middle of the road. It looked very pretty. It's lobster. It's sort of ticking all the right boxes. But at the end of the day, it's very mediocre. It's 5.
I always associate the Welsh with passion, singing, tingling on the back of my neck. This dish just didn't associate itself with that, and therefore it's a 6.
Not a hallelujah chorus for Hywel. What will former champion Tom Kerridge bring to the party? He came 6th yesterday, a disappointing start for a chef who's used to winning, not losing.
What's with the picture, Tom?
That's my good luck charm. Good luck from everybody at home, especially from Sponge the dog. All right, cool.
Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you.
I think Tom's going to come back fighting today. You know, I was even shocked at the score from yesterday. So he's going to be hot on everyone's heels.
Tom's looking to raise a smile with lobster burgers, a dish he can't taste due to a shellfish allergy.
Tom?
Yeah.
Did Sponge like your dish?
She's a big fan of lobster burgers. I could do with her in that tasting room today with the judges.
Man's best friend, eh? Chef's best friend.
What, judges or dogs?
Well, today, certainly not the judges.
That burger suffered the thing that most burgers suffer. You have very strong flavours, but they're basically dull.
I think this is one of the dishes where he would be expecting to do very well, and he needs to do an awful lot of work to pull this round.
If he got this dish so wrong first time around, I'd be very surprised if he didn't tweak it and change it.
And Tom has listened to the judges' criticism. He's reduced the burger's size and changed the bun, but it's still just a burger and up against some tough competition.
So, big man,
Yes,
these are your lobster burgers, are they?
These are the lobster burgers, very, very simple.
So have you made these in?
Bit of lobster,
Yeah.
a little bit of mackerel, served with a coleslaw with no mayonnaise.
So this is going to be a proper gourmet burger, because
Well, I hope
they said
so.
they wanted gourmet cuisine.
They wanted gourmet cuisine, so they're getting gourmet burger.
Come on, Tom, what do they like?
The Union Jack flag, I was going to put the cross of St George, but I thought I might upset you.
I'll have my Welsh flag as me.
Ignoring Hywel's slight, Tom battles on with his controversial lobster burgers, putting them in their new buns. Under close scrutiny from friend and foe, Lisa.
Hey, you want to be careful. McDonald's will be trying to hire you next.
I want to be careful because I might be ending up at McDonald's next.
But Tom's determined to elevate his humble burgers to Michelin-starred heights.
That don't put a smile on your face, what does?
He piles on his lobster claws and gets his very British burgers onto his specially designed board and up to the pass.
Okay, chaps. Ship coming into port. One burger, form an orderly queue, squeeze it, off we go. Have to salute as it goes off into the distance. I've listened to them, I've paid attention, I've tweaked it, and you know, I'd love to get a top 3 today.
Burgers.
Rude Britannia.
I think he's sticking his tongue out at us.
I have no idea what's in here, by the way.
Shampoo.
You are terrible, Prue.
Well, there's one major problem about